WTB, great to have you with us for a Monday night. Hope you had a big weekend. Of course, it was round 12. We are definitely at the business end. Youthies tonight, seniors tomorrow. Wednesday night, we're talking all things underrated. And of course, back end of the week, we're gearing up for round 13. Steve Chalmers is with me, and it was a really intriguing round 12.
Yeah, it was. There were some brilliant players who came back refreshed.
Yes.
And put in some really good performances. Still a couple of players missing, I noticed, taking that extra long fortnight off. A couple of coaches missing as well, but certainly some...
Stuck in Bali.
Yeah, correct. And obviously some with a little bit of rust.
All right, here we go. So here's Youth League 2 Women. There's all the results from the weekend. What stands out? Blackburn, Western Port, Werribee, Whittlesea and Casey are the big winners. Speaking of big, Whittlesea over Sherbrooke. Wow.
Yeah, massive margin there. Result was always going to be going the way of the Pacers, but Hayley Wine 29 and 10 again. Chloe Valieva 22 and 5. I think another big result was Blackburn over the top of Southern Peninsula on the road.
Yes, you like the Vikings,
yeah, the
don't
Vikings
you?
look good. Andrea Belmonte, another good performance, 18 and 8. Had
Only
three steals.
Only the 8 rebounds, Steve-O. We're used to seeing a few more than that.
I think it was something similar in the seniors as well, so that's a pretty good weekend, mind you. Abby Tui with the 15 points and 5 rebounds. No tuppers for Casey, I noticed, but they still got over the line against Frankston.
Georgia House had 21 and 13 for Western Port as well. They were big winners over Mornington. Mornington just the 30 points for the game. Not good. And as you mentioned, Casey, fantastic. Beck Peacock had 19 in that one as the Cavs get Frankston. Youth League 2 men, there's all the results on screen for you. And gee, I'll tell you what, not a lot of defense being played in some of these games. Defense is out the window. It is just attack at all costs.
Well, I think over the last couple of years, it's been Youth League 1 men that's been the focus for offense. It's Youth League 2 men in season 2018. Collingwood and also the result between Craigieburn and Melton.
Yes, big.
All triple figures. Keysbury had triple figures as well. You're not wrong though, just offense and some really big individual performances.
Big weekend for Melton. Let's talk about them first off because they beat Maccabi by 1 on Saturday and then got Craigieburn on the road by 4 on Sunday. Broden Collins is an absolute juggernaut in this competition. Had 34 and 9 for Melton. Edan Sharma's 29 for Maccabi. In that Sunday game, bowled back 26 and 12. Broden Collins at it again, had 25 and 11. Too good for Craigieburn. It was a big weekend for them. They came up with 2 losses though. Jackson Wynn 23. Dut had 21. That was Sunday. On Saturday night, Collingwood 123, folks. 1-2-3 defeated Craigieburn 92. Athian Manuel 36 and 8. Abraham Solano had 23 for Craigieburn. Craigieburn scored 192 points on the weekend and lost both games.
Didn't get anything for it. I think the other story out of this division was we touched on Collingwood on Friday night. We said they had a really important fixture coming up. I think we mentioned that they'd split the pair, but most would have thought they'd fall to Craigieburn, then come out and beat Frankston. Frankston came out on Sunday, knocked off the All-Stars by 3. Josh Clearly, 20 points, 5 rebounds, and Deng Dutt had 20 points and the 8 rebounds in that game. Western
Port got Wallen on Saturday night. Luke Hellebug had 22 and 11 for the Steelers. As we said, Keesey big winners over Latrobe City. Tim Donovan had 25 and 9. Frosty had 29 and 18 for Chelsea on Sunday. Not enough. The Belter had 18.
That's Aaron as well. Aaron Frost.
Aaron Frosty, who's the older of the two. Correct. They've been quick to tell us that. The Belter had 18 for Pakenham. Pakenham get up and win that game. Hey, Steve-O, Western Port and Mornington.
Not sure.
Do I say this every week? Steelers,
we can.
Just send us the results.
Not sure.
Take a photo. Click. So you can do it on your phone I'm told you can take photos on your phone these days. Is that right?
Have you worked out how to do it?
Not yet. I'm still learning. But please tell us what happened. Youth League 1 Women. There's the results on screen for you. Round 12, of course. The 4 games. Chelsea as well. Chelsea, you want to send us a result? Or is the internet working these days?
Actually, I'll tell you a funny story. It might have even been this division. Corio Bay had played Chelsea. They thought they'd beaten the Chelsea Eagles
Chelsea Eagles.
The Chelsea Eagles.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
So the Eagles just weren't working down on Sunday.
I thought there would have been a few gulls down at Corio. Surely you can't stuff that up. Anyway, Corio did get up over the top of Chelsea by a couple. Carly Villerman had 20 and 18. I reckon I saw Tegan, coming off the bench in that game.
Well held too.
It was well held.
My
Coming off the
recollection.
bench? Well, what's that about? Maybe missed training during the week, or...
Well, when you take a week off, maybe she got back from Bali late.
I don't know.
And the coach wasn't happy.
I'm not sure. Geelong got Eltham by 19. The Colonel Sanders had 16 points in that one. Now, Camberwell and Keilor. We spoke about this game on Friday night.
Did we?
Yes, you were a big supporter of Camberwell. You tipped them in an upset. I said nothing more certain Keilor. I think I said the margin about 15. It wasn't that big, but Keilor got the job.
Certainly a brave performance by the Camberwell Dragons. Townie Ellingworth had 8 and 8. Amelia Velado 14.7 rebounds. But to keep them to 54 points.
Right, you're rolling with the old brave
the
line.
game of 40 minutes.
Gutsy is going to be the next word you
Correct.
come out with.
It was gutsy, and look forward to the two teams potentially meeting in the postseason.
Sunbury smacked McKinnon by 32. Chloe Jackson had 20 in that one. Good to see Chloe up and about. Chelsea Branston 13 for McKinnon. Chelsea and Craigieburn, who knows what happened?
No, we don't.
Oh, that's right.
And we
Who
press
knows?
on.
Who knows?
That's correct.
Youth League 1 men, very, very busy weekend in Youth League 1 men. Look at all those results up there, and there were some big performances.
There's so many games, I'm not even sure you can read all
There's
of
a
those
lot.
scores
There's
because a lot of teams played twice, and there were some really, really good individual performances.
Bendigo up and about.
Well, they knocked over Camberwell on the road. Sam Becks, the dub, 22
Yes,
points
Bexy.
and 20 rebounds. Matt
Like
Zapala had 17. How was Jordan O'Leary falling short to Hume City? I like the back half of Hume City's season.
Well, they're doing all right at the moment. They got Corio by 14. Mitch Goodwin had 19 in that one. Chris Allay came off the bench, had 18 points and 23 boards.
About 25 minutes till he played. It was brilliant.
Unbelievable. Werribee got Coburg. Daniel Herbert having a wonderful season, 21 for the Devs. Jared Reid had 19 for Coburg. Nice win, Devs, just motoring along.
Yeah, it was I think they had Sunday though, just to have the benchmark game. Couldn't quite get there.
Right, I've spoken too soon. Nice, I've just looked down there. Sunbury got 2 wins on the weekend. Casey on the road. KC had 21. The Baker had 14 and 12. And then, of course, Sunbury backed it up on Sunday, smacking Werribee all over the place, the Devils. All over the place.
13-point winners. Brody Townsend had 27 to lead the Jets in that one.
The Dragons bounced back on Sunday.
They did. They defeated Coburg on the road, despite Rory Killen's big game. He had 36 and 14. He did. Mitch Pollard, 20 points and the 6 rebounds.
The Killer was up and about on the weekend. He had a big weekend. Geelong very good at Ballarat on, I think that was Saturday night. Was it Saturday night?
Yeah, big game by a few big players. Zach Dunmore had 33 points, 7 rebounds, 4 dimes. Amos Brooks had 23 points and 28 rebounds.
Yes, it was hig.
But Max Koss, Josh Hindle, 31 points to Koss, 19, 9 and 5 to Hindle led the way.
Did Dunners make the blue carpet?
I believe he did.
What about Brooksy?
Not too sure.
He should have with a double.
Automatic.
We should have been automatic. If he's not on there, get that fixed
Surely
up. Maxi Koss had 31 for Geelong. Bendigo got Casey. Really good win. Casey lose a couple on the weekend.
Yeah, Sam Becks continued his good form from Saturday night, 15 and 13.
How's Kanga?
Corey Roos.
Kangaroos.
Had 14 points for Casey, but they couldn't get anywhere near
That's
Bendigo.
his nickname down there. Did you know
I
that?
didn't
Kanga's
know that, but
everyone just calls him
but
Kanga.
it's pretty obvious, I would say.
Everyone calls him Kanga. Good to see you up and about, Kanga. Warrandyte and Waverley. Waverley just by 6.
Yeah, it was just one of those grinded out type performances, which they tend to do from time to time. They were flying before the break. They come back, a little bit refreshed. They probably didn't want the break. They're one of those teams.
Freddie, who's played plenty of senior basketball for Waverley.
Correct. Cody Fredrickson had 21 points, 8 rebounds and 6 assists. And Hume City backed it up with
very good weekend.
The double, defeating Ballarat. Ways Hassan, the dub, 26 points, 6 rebounds and 10 dimes.
Very good weekend, Hume. Let's go to Moulton VYC Women. There's the results up on screen for you. Take it away, Steve. I know you follow this competition passionately.
Yes, closely. Melbourne kicked it off with a big win over Hume City. Nikki Metcalf, 17 points in that one. Bulleen and quite surprised Diamond Valley to a point. Michaela Peterson leading the charge down at the Eagles with 25 points and 9 rebounds.
Mickey P, that's probably her best game for the season, Mickey P.
She's had a few good games.
Yeah, she has. It's a good win.
Alicia Casey was good for Bulleen. Altona just snuck past Ballarat. I'm not too sure where the Gators are heading at this point in time. They've had a couple of close results and they've also had a couple of losses.
You take that on the road though, surely.
You would, but Destiny Liu, 14 points. Kayla Salmons had a go-ahead free throw with just seconds left to win the game. They backed that up going down to Ringwood at home, but Ringwood obviously a much stronger outfit than Ballarat. Knox defeated Warrandyte, and I am led to believe that Knox play Diamond Valley this weekend.
I saw that game, Steve. Would you like to ask me about the game?
How did the game go out at Knox?
It was a good game. It was a close game. Warrandyte, very, very competitive. Knox, they got the win in the end, but it wasn't convincing.
Well, Warrandyte put up 2 pretty impressive performances despite going down twice, because they went down to Kilsyth by 3 at home on Sunday. Michaela Coohan, 13 points, 9 rebounds. Miranda Gartner had 16 in that one. Bendigo got Dandy. Danielle O'Toole, what a season she's having. 23 and 12 for Bendigo, very good. Sandringham got Bulleen, so Bulleen lose a couple on the weekend. Sandy were down 21-6 at quarter time. First quarter, big quarter by Bulleen, but they fought their way back, did the Sabres. Megan Ragauskas, 13 points, 13 rebound, double-double.
I like Maggie she's had a good season. Nunawading, too good for Hawthorn, way too good. Daisy Bateman, 19 points in that one. And Hume City got Waverley. That's a very, very good win. Paige Tawoff, who had a good weekend, had 21 in that one.
It was a very good win by the Broncos. Pink round as well down at Hume City, and by all reports, big success.
Love it. Molten VYC men, there's all the results. Busy weekend. Let's go through it because there's a lot to talk about. 4 rounds to go, by the way, in the regular season.
Correct. Yes, Sandringham just pipped Bulleen at home. Siggers 20 points, 12 rebounds. Sherbrooke got 2 really important wins. The first one was over Hawthorn.
You're on them, Steve-O. You are on Sherby at the moment.
I've picked up just a little gem with Sherbrooke.
You've been talking about him.
Cam Bradley, big weekend, 23 points and 7 rebounds when they defeated Hawthorn. They backed it up with a 10-point overtime victory over Altham, 23 points, 16 rebounds to Bradley in that one. Altham, mind you, had a horrible weekend. On Saturday night, they went down to Nunawading at home, 30 points.
Yeah, I saw that.
Incredible margin. Like Nunawading, certainly
you wouldn't pick that, would you?
Rolling, but 30 points.
Gandolfo, 23 for Nunna, by the way.
So, not the week to come back from the break for the Wildcats.
You're not hitting the panic button.
No.
Okay, all right, just checking. McKinnon, not a bad weekend. One on Saturday night against Kilsyth. Luke Painberg had 29 in that one. Very good. Dillmans and Adnam just fighting over the ball, according to you and Craig.
Well, that's Craig's issue at the moment. He certainly highlighted that one early on. Yes,
he's still talking about those two taking votes off each other. They had 17 each, but McKinnon dropped on Sunday to Ringwood by 7. Ute Guy had 15 for Ringwood. Jordan Gear had 13 for McKinnon. So a split weekend for McKinnon. It's a tight battle at the moment.
Yeah, and it's similar with teams Ringwood and McKinnon. And it was interesting that it went Ringwood's way. They're both a little bit inconsistent. They can certainly perform on their given day.
Yes.
So it's interesting to see those two battle it out in just a 7-point margin.
The Rapper got Dandenong up over Knox.
Ryan Rapp. I got to see Ryan Rapp play a couple of times this season. Very impressed with him. He had 19 points as Dandenong beat Knox by 20.
Have you heard him
on the decks?
Yeah, very good. The Rapper.
Yeah,
very good. The Rapper.
So I've heard with your terrible pun jokes.
He's good with a tune. No, very good.
Blackburn got Altona by 26. Where the hell's Heathy had 33. He's
very
well and truly back.
Yes.
The Melbourne Tigers.
Yes.
Running around with pretty much their under 18 side over the past weekend.
Really? Tell me more about it.
They went down to Knox by 29, hefty margin. Michael Alfarenko had 10 points, 6 rebounds. Malik Munia had 16. They backed it up against Nunawading. Tommy Graham had 14. Dan King-Keller led the way there with 20 points and 11 rebounds. I think it's just a development stage for Melbourne. They hit their peak a year or two ago.
Yes.
Now they're developing that next level.
Can you tell me about Keilor, the Thunder? Because you're big on the whole club.
Yeah, correct. They, to to put it kindly, they put Altona to the sword.
Well, how about Camper, Carlo Camp?
Carlo Camp, 25 points, 10 dimes.
I reckon you might have missed it. I think he had a trip double. I think he had steals as well.
Well, there you go. Always an impressive stat to have 10 dimes in this competition. Nick Grantham had 30 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Defeated Altona by a lazy 62.
Well, and Altona lost 2 on the weekend, of course, so not a great weekend for them. So there you go, round 12, done and dusted for Youthies. Now, seniors tomorrow night. Is Sniffles with me?
Sniffles will be back with you.
Fantastic. He's off work again today. I don't know what's going on with him anyway. Sniffles is back in tomorrow. Wednesday, the underrated players across the league. And I love these players because literally you go into these games, you don't give them a second thought, and they're the ones that burn you.
And it's good too because most of the time we haven't given them too many mentions throughout the season.
Yes.
So this is their time to shine. We'll go away, sit down, do some research, really highlight our underrated players. If we're doing 5 or 10, whatever we're doing, certainly their time to shine.
One of the biggest shows every season, the underrated players. Everyone loves it. So there you go. That's what's coming up this week. The Youthies, not too long to go. We've got 4 rounds.
Certainly for some of them, BYC men and women, Youth 1 men, Youth League 2 men.
Have 4 rounds to go.
4 rounds left and then 6 for the other 2.
Okay, fair enough. There you go. We'll be back tomorrow night, 5:30, right here at the desk as normal on Big V TV. We'll see you then.